Hey folks, this is Matt Rainwater, and today we're going to read Trailer Park Warlock episode 10. This is after the events of last episode. Jake had to put his golem buddy down, and it could have gotten really hairy, right? But still got kind of hairy, because as you can see in the first panel, there's a big chunk blown out of the moon. And we're opening at Bev's bar, called Bev's Place. Very convenient. And you can see a lighted sign for Bood. And that is the brand of beer that Jake drinks. I guess it's very popular in this story. Because you can see it fairly frequently. So we're opening up with that panel, and here we are. We're going to open up on Jake. Well, actually, this isn't Jake. Emergency crews are still clearing the wreckage from yesterday's attack. So it's a news program we got going. But what the government speculates was a giant humanoid farmer. Reporter footage has found... Bev, could you switch the channel, please? One sec. You doing okay? I figured you'd want to hear more about all that giant business. Then we got Bev. Yeah, this is the very first episode with Bev. That's right. She's serving a drink to this guy over here. Not tonight, Bev. Not for a long while. Jake takes a sip here. Swish a swish. Hey, Bev? Afraid that's your last one, Jake. Darla's not here, so I need you to sober up. Aw, yeah, you're right. You know, normally I just enchant myself into sobriety, but I'm just not feeling up to it right now. That's something I don't bring up very often, is that Jake could actually just make himself undrunk through magic. Jake, I haven't seen you like this since your dog died and you tried to raise him from the dead. Anything you want to talk about? Well, I lost a friend yesterday. I'm sorry, Jake. Was it the giant? Yeah, he was a friend I made at work. So I'm assuming this. I'm assuming this is obvious to y'all. If not, Jake is trying to not say exactly that it was the golem, and he's keeping it secret, right? Leave it at that. This old man's clutching. It looks like he's clutching his heart. I thought you freelanced. I do. You're staring at this old guy. Sir, if you're gonna puke, take it to the bathroom, please. Oh, something's going on here. I don't think that's a puke, Bev. And, this guy is burping up his soul. Trailer Park Warlock, Jake Baker and the Bad Brew. I like this panel. This is, yeah, this is definitely a new added panel, because this was not... Oh, you know what? This part at the top was in the original print comic, and then all this right here was added as like a full thing. Bad beer, sweet mercy, alchemancy. He's been cursed. Yeah, this is the episode that introduces alchemancy as a concept. The poor guy's burped up his soul. If we don't catch him now, he'll fade into limbo. And Jake's chasing after the soul, and we go... Soul goes into the men's bathroom. Hey! Come back to me! No, 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 no. Hold on, sir. And Jake runs into the stall. It's not worth it. Eternity can wait. Mayhaps Jake is also grieving. I think this might... I can't tell if this is an added panel or not, actually. Well, anyway. So he's trying to chase the soul before he gets out of the bar. He catches the soul. Pulls it back in. I need some whiskey for this guy, Bev. Sounds like an old gray possum situation. Too strong. I don't want to put him to sleep. How's about some spirits for the spirit? One more. Alright. Bev pours another drink. And then Jake takes a sip, or takes a shot. Jake, what the hell? Oh, come on, Bev. Just a little to take the edge off. So this sort of establishes... That's the end of the episode. So that sort of establishes a little bit about the relationship between Jake and Bev. Next episode, we will conclude on these events to see what happens to this poor guy's soul. How does Jake deal with it? And also, at the end of this episode, the pentagram is fully inverted. And it is also the point in this whole season that Jake is like kind of at his worst. You could sort of see a cycle of like the first episode, Jake is kind of at his best, right? And then this right in the middle, Jake is at his worst, and then we kind of, as we go on to the rest of the season, we'll see Jake go back on the upswing. Does that, I hope that gives some sort of indication on what the purpose of that pentagram serves in this season. I know that I had hinted at it previously. I think on the first episode I hinted at it a little bit. But it describes a process basically. So, here, as usual, once again, here are the socials. If you're not following me on Twitter, you can follow me at Matt J. Rainwater. On Instagram, you can follow me at Matthew Rainwater. And all of y'all watching this are watching it through Patreon at this moment. But in the event that this video goes public after a while, you can support me on Patreon at patreon.com/MattJRainwater. As always, this has been fun. And we will do this again soon, all right? I'll talk to you later. Bye.